Hello everyone, my name is Farah and today I'm going to present to you about our project Scaffold, which is an interactive networking career workshop that bridges the gap to your future. So these are our hardworking group members. My name is Farah. We have Irfan, Bunting, Zive, Afif, Jinting, and Ivy. So this project is a collaboration with MyPerintis, and MyPerintis is short for Pertubuhan Perintis Malaysia, which is a passionate youth non-government organization (NGO) founded by Dato Lawrence on 30 June 2015 that promotes youth empowerment. It is also in collaboration with Tun Dr. Mahathir. So the core focus of MyPerintis is in education, employability, and entrepreneurship. It desires to inspire youth to rise above the challenges and dare to explore their maximum potential, which is core values that are very mainstream with our values as well. And we've met with Dato Lawrence, and he is by far one of the most humble, down-to-earth person we've met. And despite being a few years into MyPerintis, he is still as passionate in helping youth as he is way back in 6 years ago. So, what are the activities that Scaffold have? One is we have ice-breaking activities to help members develop soft skills that needed, whether it be language, speaking skills, and even leadership skills. We have a career role studio in which participants actually engage with help and guidance from professionals about how and what goes on in a real professional career. And the activity we have is mentor spotlight, which is talk given by professionals. It can be skills development, it can be about their experiences, and definitely their advice on networking. The fourth activity is issue-based collaborative group project, where groups of the same career group discuss about the things that goes on within their industry, and they help bring out problem-based solutions. And skills development by professionals, which is a more in-depth talk given by professionals about the skills that you need and what they are looking for. So we are bridging the gap between what youth knows and what youth does not know to help them feel more empowered to network and build their careers. So one of our prototype activities that we have is the career role studio. We make an actual prototype role studio about clinical psychology and drama, where the participants who came actually involved in empathy training and acting methods, and this really helped them get that understanding in the daily lives and challenges of the career. And the second prototype is a mentor stage talks, which is virtual mentor stage shared on Facebook, a prototype that we developed by approaching professionals and experienced people in various careers to share the story of the beginning of their career, their experience, and networking tips that would be useful for those who want to continue on the same journey. So our Facebook page with the video can be accessed by anyone. And our third prototype for skills development talk by professionals, we develop an e-brochure that helps with networking tips and even tips on acing your interview. So after the feedback, what we had from Brenda, she said that she enjoyed the activities and would be more suitable and conducive if it was on a larger scale. The same can be said from Fahima, where she said that the activities are very interactive. If it was done on a larger scale, it would have been very more helpful and much more impactful. So from our feedbacks, it was clear to us that guidance and mentorship was something that many graduates would find very helpful, and it is necessary for Scaffold to be held on a more professional and a larger scale to truly convey its large impact. So that's it from my intro. So let's move on to our prototype video, and I hope you enjoy the video that we have put together for you.
According to the Minister of Finance Malaysia in 2019, unemployment among youths can be boiled down to a number of reasons, including lack of working experience, lack of skills, insufficient education level, and incompatible skills to compete in the labour market. Young students across Malaysia are reluctantly postponing active career building because of poor economic circumstances, despite representing an enthusiastic potential workforce. Nowadays, it isn't abnormal to witness fresh graduates working 2 or 3 side jobs in order to float their boat and keep a roof on their heads. Due to their lack of experience, soft skills, and demotivation due to the current pandemic hardships, The job market has not been kind to fresh graduates looking for an opportunity to start building their career. Unfortunately, most of them do not know where or how to develop these skills without job experience, or how to network with people to get where they want to go. For our project, we apply a valuable theory that helps us to find a unique approach towards this issue. In the theory of zone of proximal development by psychologist Vygotsky, the term scaffolding is introduced. Scaffolding is the process of helping learners, or in this case graduates, achieve independence. Vygotsky outlines scaffolding as a tool for growth. Learners work in collaboration with a skilled instructor or mentor that is more knowledgeable to help them make connections between concepts and develop new skills outside of what they know of. From our findings on youth unemployment in Malaysia, our interviews with Dato Lawrence and unemployed youths, as well as Vygotsky theory, we understood the importance of guidance and mentorship. Therefore, we put forth the idea of Scaffold, a career role studio, the interactive and networking career workshop that bridges the gap to your future, your one-stop interactive networking workshop. The objective of this role studio and its networking workshop is to sharpen valuable skills for unemployed youth and bridge connections among future employees and employers. At the same time, we wish to eliminate the uncertainties youth candidates have of what it takes to be hired and where or how to make connections in their line of career. The main purpose of our project and prototype is to be a platform for building connections and expanding real career knowledge to participants. We target issues of youth unemployment such as lack of motivation, soft skills, and experience interactive activities that help them to improve on what they need to make it in their career.
Because you can't access a real career studio yet, we're bringing the Role Studio to you. As prototype for our skills development talk, we developed an e-brochure that shares valuable insights such as tips on acing your interview questions and how to approach people in your career of interest to network. Our e-brochure can be downloaded by scanning the QR code provided at our prototype Role Studio and on our Facebook page. What do you guys think of the brochure?
I think it was really informative, concise, very easy to read, and has a lot of things there that can really help you.
The design was very, very cute, and it was very attractive. So when you want to look into it, you want to read more. And at the same time, it had all the information you need about the project, about the concept, about the theories, and also the templates were there. So basically, everything you want to know is already there. So yeah, we like the brochure a lot.
I think the brochure is very informative and helpful, especially for fresh graduates who need help or who are lost in seeking career or networking opportunities. The information in the brochure is also very simple and easy to understand, and it's not too complex also.
Hi, I'm Lawrence. Nice to meet you all over here. I'm the founding chairman of MyPerintis Malaysia, and I run Cravings, School of Life, and I am also the senior advisor to Accenture Malaysia. In the many years of my entrepreneurship, the very first thing that I regret in my early days is I have not gotten enough knowledge before I ventured into business, and therefore I failed in many ways. But along the way, I've learned my lesson and my experience, and with that experience, that has helped to shape where am I today. So it will be great for young people to meet different groups of people, network, and improve your skills, as the need today are so much different compared to 10 years ago. So it is very important, other than spending your time in the university, is to go out there and to see what's happening in the world. It is important to meet new people, to gain different insights, different experience of different way of doing things. And of course, never stop learning.
Being a clinical psychologist, our job are mainly into one is assessment and another one is interventions. I think one challenges that a lot of people tend to face is that we either have a very long hours of sessions because we have too many clients waiting for us, or there are clinical psychologists like myself whom we are not only practicing as a clinical psychologist, we are also academicians. People may have a really busy life that they have to juggle with a lot of tasks, and of course your personal life, your family life, all those things can become secondary that always get neglected when we need to prioritize all this. But I think the most challenging thing is always from the time of training. Program is always a very competitive program, so much more competitive than other type of master in psychology programs. So they have a sense of it was too challenging for me to go. I never anticipate this type of expectations needed. So all these things become a really stopping factors for some of them. What would be the important message to people who are interested in this career? It would be perseverance. And that characteristic can carry with you throughout your career as well.
Hello, I'm Mark Bo de Silva. I have been a writer-director for the past 20 years, and currently I am a senior lecturer at the Bachelor of Performing Arts program at Taylor's University. My advice for people wanting to get into this industry, if you can, learn from as many people as possible. Learn how to write, learn how to direct, learn how to act. It's great that you specialize in, say, directing or acting, but you might also want to understand the systems behind directing a play, how to act in a play. Say you are a director and you understand how an actor does his or her job. It helps you too as a director, right? To do this, learn from anybody who's willing to teach you. So I think when we talk about career, it's really how you want to engineer and design your career.
Hey guys, I'm Heidi. I am a mass comm graduate, but I used to study hotel management. I'm currently a digital marketing exec in a digital marketing agency. I think hotel line industry people just need to be innovative and being creative. Try to think out the box. If you want to build businesses, know what's your core value. Being creative as possible, not just being the same as everyone else because you were told to in your student life. Just find what is your unique selling point in hotel.
Hi, my name is Queenie and also one of the owner to Asshole Clothing. Time management plays a pretty big role. Owning an online business, there's no getting off work. You choose what time to what time you want to work, but it's fully on you, so you have to arrange your time wisely, balance out work, life, school, and personal life. The advice that I would give to anyone, it's not as easy as you think because it actually requires you to have all kinds of skill. First of all, you have to know that what is your shop identity and what is your own style. Sometimes the trend comes and go. Not only that you have to be precise on your own sense of style, you also need to know that what the audience want. Most importantly is that you have the passion for whatever business that you're doing. No matter how much income it might brings you in a certain career, if you don't have the heart full of passion for it, you're not gonna last that long.
For our role studio, we decided to carry out a real physical prototype for two types of career, which is clinical in psychology and drama. At this event, participants engage in activities that could help sharpen the skills that are vital in their careers. They interact in practical activities which help them learn about the real everyday challenges they would face in that pathway.
What would you think if this was a real studio?
I think it would be really helpful if this was a real studio because I think that it would give a suitable and conducive teaching atmosphere compared to just watching a movie. In the context of performing arts at least, I think it's a very dynamic and a hands-on area of learning. So yes, a real studio is preferable to fully engage students in activities that are related to performing arts. Oh, I actually enjoyed the video. I found Mr. Mark's story of how he journeyed as an actor. It was really heartfelt. I was amazed at the fact that he did not give up despite failing so many auditions in becoming an actor. I think if it was me, I think I would have quit. So yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Well, I think it was really good, and if it was done on a bigger scale, more professional, I think it would be really helpful.
It was very interactive. I mean, people can take different roles. Someone can take the role of a client and someone can take a role of the clinical psychologist, and I agree with Halima. If it was done on a bigger scale, it would be much more helpful and much more impactful. But I think it also generates a certain amount of empathy and for each other, and we get to know what it's like to be on the shoe of the particular career that we are trying to play the role of.
We hope that our project piques the interest of many others and that one day we can make Scaffold a reality. In the meantime, our prototype products such as the Mentor Spotlight video on Facebook and e-brochure are accessible for everyone to learn and gain something valuable to apply in their next job application and networking opportunities.